Hey guys, it's Miss Debbie with Keystone Kids. Thanks for joining me today. So all this month, we are putting our focus on something really important, but it's not something that you can see. Does anybody remember what it is? Yes, it's faith. Let me give you the definition of faith. Faith is trusting in what you can't see because of what you can see. Today in our story, we are going to learn about a guy who wrote most of the New Testament. He was a pretty important guy. I think you know him by the name of Paul, but he was first called Saul before God changed his name. And you may not know his whole story. So the So-and-so Show is going to tell us a little more about Saul Paul now. Let's watch it together.
All right. Scalpel. Scalpel. Prep the top for me, please.
Prepping the top. Top is prepped.
Prep the base.
Prepping the base. Base is prepped.
Tweezers.
Tweezers.
Here's where it gets really delicate. Wipe.
Whoa. Wiping. Wiped.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, close it up.
Closing it up. You did it.
Nah, we did it. Feed me.
Feeding you. It's good. Hello, everyone. My name is Brandon.
And I am John.
This is the So-and-so Show. Buddy, you okay?
Oh, I'm fine, Brandon. I'm focused and no one's gonna catch me not focusing. Oh, what was that?
Did you lose your focus?
Man! Okay, I'm gonna do better this time.
Why, John?
Brandon, I have struggled with being able to focus my whole life. Are always things competing for my attention.
Yeah, like having guests on the show?
Yes, exactly, like having a guest on the show. It totally breaks my concentration.
It's time for someone who knows stuff. Seat. Yep, right there. Okay.
One moment, please.
Alrighty. What are you?
Hello. Guten Tag. How are you both?
We're focused.
We're good, Hans. Thank you so much. Can you tell everyone who you are and what you know?
Hello. My name is Hans Decibel. I am an audio engineer with a recent interest in Foley artistry.
And what is that exactly?
I am so glad you asked this question to me.
Thank you.
Many of the sounds we hear in film and in television are not recorded live, but are inserted after the fact by a Foley artist.
Oh, that's very interesting. So
Yeah.
if I'm watching a movie and I see someone walking up some creaky stairs,
Yeah.
the stairs don't actually have to be creaky. They can be added later by a Foley artist. The creaky
This
sounds. Yeah.
is correct.
Wow, that's cool.
What's in the suitcase?
I have brought with me here today a selection of audio properties that I use in the creation of my sound effects. I will now make the sound, and you will guess what is the sound.
Oh, so it's like a game.
Yeah. I have brought blindfolds.
Oh, man. Okay.
All right.
Here, put it in my hand and I gotta look at them. Okay.
Okay,
All
I guess
right,
it goes like that. Okay.
Oh, this makes it really hard to focus.
Okay, John, you can focus with your ears too, you know.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Listen.
That's right.
All right.
All right, right. Okay, ready.
Very good.
That's the sound of a suitcase opening.
This is correct.
He hasn't started yet, John.
Whatever, I am focused.
Okay. Sound number 1.
That sounds like my dog, Brutus, running down the hallway to greet me when I get home from work. Is that you, Brutus? Come here, Brutus. Come here.
Aha! I have fooled you. This was not Brutus, but the sound of paper clips on a cutting board, making the tippy-tappy sound of canine claws on laminate flooring. Sound number 2.
Oh, that's a horse.
This is correct. Number 3.
Oh, I know. Oh, man, that sounds just like a bird flapping its wings.
Whoa, where is it?
Sound number 4. Oh, it's so cold in here. Is this snow on the ground? No, it is just a bag of cornstarch. Oh, I'm slipping. I hope I don't fall and break a bone. Ouch! Oh. It's the pain. Ouch!
Are you all right? Do we need to call an ambulance? What?
I have fooled you again. This was only the sound of celery ribs.
Oh. Wow, that was incredible.
Yeah, I'll never look at celery the same way again. And
Yeah.
cornstarch, that's amazing.
This is correct. Ordinary things become extraordinary when you open your eyes and ears to the possibilities.
Oh, that's a really cool way to put
I will now explore the space to find ordinary things to make extraordinary.
Okay.
Think this is a good idea?
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh! What in the world?
Ha! Ha! I have fooled you for a third time. By dropping this box of knives and forks on the ground, I made you believe I was destroying your room. It is a good joke.
Yes, that's very funny. You know what? I think that's all the time we have.
Hi!
Ha! Ha!
Okay, my focus is completely gone now.
And let's get back on track. It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey, Kellen.
Kellen.
Kellen!
Oh. Hey guys, sorry about that.
What you listening to?
I was listening to an old-time radio show. That's what people did for home entertainment before television. I used to listen to them as a kid.
How old are you, Kellen?
Actually, I think it would be really cool if we could tell today's story like an old radio show with sound effects and everything. Is Han still there?
Yeah.
How did you...
Take it away, Kellen.
Okay, I now present Saul on the Road to Damascus, radio style. Jesus had been killed, and the people who didn't like what Jesus stood for thought they heard the last of him. But then a rumor started going around that Jesus came back from the dead, and more people were becoming followers of a new Jesus movement called the Way. They had to be stopped, and one of the people in charge of stopping them was Saul of Tarsus.
I am Saul of Tarsus, and I shall do everything I can to oppose Jesus Christ of Nazareth. You there?
Who? Me?
Yes, you. Are you a follower of the Way?
I am.
Seize him!
Saul went from place to place to find Jesus followers and have them put into jail. And even put to death. Saul asked permission from the high priest to travel to other cities so he could arrest even more followers of the Way. And that's why Saul was traveling on the road to Damascus. Saul and the men he was traveling with had letters that gave Saul permission to arrest any Jesus follower he wanted. He was determined to complete his mission. He was focused. But then, an incredible thing happened. A light from heaven flashed all around Saul and his companions. Saul fell to the ground, and he heard a voice.
Saul, Saul, why are you opposing me?
Who are you, Lord?
I am Jesus. I am the one you are opposing. Now get up and go into the city. There you will be told what you must do.
The men with Saul heard a sound, but they were unable to speak. The men helped Saul to his feet, but when Saul opened his eyes, he couldn't see anything, so he had to be led to Damascus by hand. For 3 days, Saul didn't eat or drink anything. What will happen next? Will Saul regain his sight? Will he continue to oppose Jesus? You'll have to wait until next time to find out.
You can't leave it like that, Kellen.
That's how all old-time radio shows end. You always have to wait until next time.
Or you can read what happens next yourself. It's right here in Acts chapter 9.
I don't like waiting.
All right then.
Besides, there's a lot to learn with just this part of the story. Saul was so focused on his mission that he was missing what was really important. It took a bright light on a road for God to really get Saul's attention.
Okay, I get it. So focusing is a bad thing.
No, I just think we need to check in with God a lot more to make sure we're focused on the right things.
Great idea. Thanks, Kellen.
Yep, you guys know where I'll be. I'll see you around.
That was fun.
I agree.
Hey,
Much fun.
Hans, you're still here.
Yeah. I am here to say, reveal the question.
Maybe a little more energy.
Reveal the question!
That worked.
Yeah.
The question of the day is, how does God try to get your attention?
Hey, that's a good question. You know, he's never appeared to me in a bright light, I can tell you that.
Me either. Hans?
Yeah. Many times.
How does God try to get your attention? Is it like a small voice inside you, or a big crack of thunder, or is it something we've never thought about? Talk about it together.
Sound waves. So mysterious.
You're telling me. Hey, we'll see you next time on the So-and-So Show.
Is that me?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Brandon, do you know what today is?
I do, John.
What is
it's
it?
our 150th episode!
It's true! 150 episodes! That's right! So let's celebrate! Hey, count down with me, everybody. Come on, ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy!
I'll see you next week.
Yeah.
That was such a cool story. Jesus had a very important message for Saul. And you know what? That is true for us today too. Saul was so focused on his mission that he was really missing a very important piece of the puzzle. He was missing about who Jesus was and why he came into this world. Does this ever happen to you? Maybe when you're at school and you're trying to study hard for a test, or maybe even complete a test, your focus goes somewhere else and you sometimes lose a lot of minutes just waiting for it to come back. Or maybe it's hard for you to focus right now because of everything that's going on in the world between the coronavirus and everything else. It can be very, very distracting. Our bottom line for today is, how does God try to get your attention? And this is a very important question even for us today. We need to hear from God when He is telling us something that He wants to transform in us. Saul thought that he knew everything he was supposed to do that day, but he was wrong. God had another plan for his life, a greater plan than Saul could have ever thought of. And that is still true. God may not show Himself to us in a blinding light, but there are lots of times when He shows us something new, and we just have to be ready to hear it. Let's take time and pray to God right now. Dear God, it's amazing how you completely changed Saul's life after you met him there on the road. He was never the same. And you do the same thing for us too when we put our faith in you. You transform us from the inside out, and we thank you for that, God. Please be with us this week and help us to understand when you talk to us and the changes that you would like us to make in our lives. It's in your Son's name that we pray these things. And all the children said, Amen. So you guys know the drill by now. We're going to put up some discussion questions for you and your family. And don't forget to check below for some sheets for you and for your parents. And have a great week. And I hope to see you at church on the 21st, on Father's Day. I'm really excited about that. See you soon, guys. See ya.